Hi everyone, it's Jen. Welcome back to another Sims video. So today we are in Evergreen Harbour, a bit of a change from San Myshuno, the city, and we are in one of the Pinecrest apartments that came with this world, with the Eco Lifestyle Pack. I love these apartments. They're all a really reasonable size and you can do a lot of different layouts with them. So I never normally live in this world. I think I've lived here once with my Sims. But it's just one of those worlds that I just kind of forget about. But it's a really nice world. So, yeah, I honestly adore the Eco Lifestyle Pack. I didn't think I would when it first came out. You know, when they released the trailer and they had like people dumpster diving and going through trash and all the smog, and it just didn't look that appealing. I think the trailer really let it down and everyone was really angry, really up in arms with how it would have looked. And then it came out and I honestly loved it. I use the items from it all the time. And the world is like a reasonable size. So this is a family apartment. It's for 2 parents or 1 parent and then 2 children. So I made the kids' room kind of gender neutral. So you can leave that or change it out or whatever, and it will be going up on the gallery. Hates Gen XO, that is my gallery handle. All my apartments and all my rooms, everything, they all go on there. So that's really fun. So I recently bought the Blooming Rooms kit. I kind of vowed to myself that I wasn't going to give in and spend £5 on a few plants, but I did. I caved in because I thought I'm going to use this all the time and I'm going to get so much use out of it. And I definitely did. This was my first time building with that pack. So yeah. So it's kind of autumnal, it's kind of cozy, and I use like a fall palette. So we've got a lot of oranges and reds and yellows, and it's really cute. I was really happy with how it came out. It's quite spacious as well, but because it's a family apartment, I try to do a fair amount of clutter and making it look like a family lived here. So I'm just putting a lot of different items there. We've got some books and some mini sculptures and storage items. It's just a really cute little area. And I don't normally use coloured wood. This would have been painted, I guess, because it's like a dark red, it's like a maroon, but it went really nicely, I thought, so we went with that. The windows in this apartment could be nicer, but it is what it is. I think once you've like fixed up Evergreen Harbour and you've made it green again and you've made it thrive again, because it's like industrial and it's all got smog and all that kind of stuff, and it's dirty. Once you've cleaned it up, I think the buildings all get like a makeover, like the windows get replaced for new ones, something like that. I don't know, I never lived there long enough to actually play that out, but if you know if that's the case, comment down below. Maybe, you know, this family will get a kind of zhuzhed up apartment eventually. So yeah, I didn't know if I wanted to have some wood columns. I think I decided against it just because it took up space unnecessarily in the room. But I did create a little tiny half wall divide between the kitchen and the living room. So this area is very open plan, because it's not too big, but it's not small either. It's a nice kind of size. So I went with this dark wood for the kitchen, and then I went with a green fridge from Cottage Living, just because why not, you know, why not? I used that kind of colour. Oh no, I didn't go with a green fridge, I changed it. That's a shame, I should have left that. So yeah, adding loads of rugs with lots of different textures and lots of different materials, just so that I love using all different textures in my builds. Just adds that kind of dimension and that realism. So here I was deciding what I wanted to do with the entryway. I was like, do I want a shelving unit or a little dresser? I think I went back in and gave them a dresser. I don't think I left this there. So yeah, cluttering up the kitchen. I have a feeling that one of the parents is like a chef. Maybe they like have their own vegan food company, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? You know, those kind of people. I'm not judging, I'm just, you know. So yeah, I used this light from the Blooming Rooms kit. It's kind of different. It's different to the other kind of lamps and stuff that we have in this game, but it's cute. I like it. I really liked it. They've only got linoleum tiles just because, you know, it's nice and simple, and this isn't the most amazing apartment. So my current obsession in The Sims is, instead of just doing plain walls, I do kind of like a stucco effect. I don't know, I think it's called lime wash. And I used it in this build. And I think there's a few walls, like there's one from Eco Lifestyle, there's one from Jungle Adventure, that have that kind of like hand painted effect, you know what I mean? So I went with that because I was like, maybe this has been like a TLC apartment, you know, they've hammered this wood to the wall from scratch, and you know, they've really made it their own. I love these chairs from high school years, and they come in so many swatches as well, that they're really, really versatile, and they kind of make you change, like, I don't know, they make me push myself a little bit more in terms of furniture and different materials and different patterns and that kind of thing. Yeah, one thing I don't like to do is I don't like to mix different wood tones, but I'm learning to do it a little bit more. So here we have a desk area. I used 2 desks to make it look like an L-shaped desk, just because I thought, you know, maybe one of the parents works from home, and then the kids' room is quite small, so they don't have enough room for a desk. So I thought, let's just give them one big desk in the living room next to the window. So that is what I've done here. Adding loads of plants. Loads of plants, apparently. Wow. I went a bit overboard with the plants, like I always do, but it's fine. I love this chair. I love the dark red. And then I also changed out the dining room chairs for the dark red swatch as well. But oh my gosh, I love the new High School Years pack. I feel like every video I'm like, you guys, High School Years, it's so good. I love it. That chair is new as well, and I love that chair. It's just so adorable. So here I am doing the kids' room, or even teenagers' room, or even toddlers' room if you want to change it up, you know. This is on the gallery, so yeah. So I went with the beds from Dream Home Decorator, which is another great pack. One thing I find really funny about Dream Home Decorator is that it's for interior designer Sims, and it's only got one style of furniture. But it is what it is. I'm not judging the Sims. It's just, you know, interesting. They kind of went with just one vibe for that pack. So I went with a green theme in here. It's kind of like a mint green. Is that mint green or like forest green? I don't know. 50 Shades of Green, why not? Because I thought, you know what? These people are probably going to be like vegan eco warriors. They're going to like the colour green. So, yeah. I loved it though. I loved this kids' room. It felt so like organic and natural, and I love that rug as well. It's so much money though for a rug. Maybe it's like handmade or something. Let's pretend like some of the rugs here are handmade and bespoke and that kind of thing. I was upset that I blocked off one of the windows. I think that was unavoidable unless I changed the bedroom so that this was the parents' room, the other one was the kids' room. I don't know, but it is what it is. It's not that bad because it's a bunk bed, so a bit of light does come through for the bottom bunk. But yes, I'm adding some posters to the wall. I think that one's from Parenthood. So here we are onto the parents' room. I loved this room, let me tell you. I love this rug. It looks like a Persian rug. It's so gorgeous. I love that rug anyway because there's so many different patterns that you can get with it. So it's really versatile. I used this bed from Cottage Living, which I don't use a lot, just because I kind of fall out with the different patterns on it, but I really liked this yellow. It felt really nice and it matched everything quite well, so Yeah, I wanted to go for a kind of mix and match vibe with the furniture in here. Kind of like, you know, the parents left their rooms kind of an afterthought because they wanted to get everything else looking perfect and get the kids' room looking really nice before they renovated the apartment. But it is still a really nice room. I think it is anyway. So, yeah. I think I needed to use more candles because it's autumn. One thing I love about autumn, colder weather is Yankee candles and just getting inside and hot chocolate. Oh my gosh, I love autumn. Easily my most favourite season. Also, my birthday's in October, so that by default makes it my favourite, apparently. So yeah, I used those dark red curtains from high school years again. They're like a staple in all of my builds now. I can't not build without using those curtains at one point. I definitely have a style. I feel like I need to push myself a little bit more when it comes to my builds and the kind of things I do. So yeah, I changed the shelving unit out for this really cute kind of art deco dresser from the new pack, but it was dark red, so I thought, you know what, it goes with it. Maybe they restored this and flipped it. Furniture flipping is literally my favourite thing to watch on YouTube and Instagram. People take these like completely trashed like dressers or tables or whatever that are left on the side of the road, and they make them look amazing. It's my favourite thing ever. So yeah, adding some clutter to the parents' room, or maybe older siblings' room, who knows? It's up to you who you want to live in here. But they're definitely kind of free spirits. Yeah. And I used some brick accent walls as well, just because I can't not do that in like a build, apparently. I felt like it went with the world, you know, having some brick, because it's a very industrial world. So I went with this living wall, because even though there is a balcony in this building, you can't actually access it. So that's their little bringing the outdoors indoors. And then I changed the kids' room to this adorable Peter Rabbit-esque wallpaper from Cottage Living, which I love. I love it so much. It's so adorable. I use it in all my like nurseries and kids' bedrooms. So yeah, so I'm just doing the bathroom. I used a really nice little floral shower curtain from Parenthood pack. I love the Parenthood pack. Such a good pack. So yeah, just making that look all nice, and it's got a very interesting, I don't know, it's kind of eclectic. I really like this apartment though. It's kind of different to what I normally do. I would live here easily. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.